Hey everybody, welcome to today's video. I'm going to show you how to remove your alternator in case if you ever have to. This job is actually pretty simple. We're going to start off by removing the intake from here. There's your air intake temperature sensor. You got to disconnect. There's a breather hose right there and the intake will pull out. We also need to disconnect the battery. And I got a zip tie on here because that connection is broken. But we also have to remove the positive terminal from the alternator itself. Supposed to be two, but there's only one. Pull that out. Pull off your hose. Whoops. And then your air intake sensor is right down there. That is disconnected. And then this hose. And then slide it off. And the whole airbox assembly will just come out. Now I got a dual battery set up here. So we're gonna need to disconnect all that, loosen that up, disconnect those two wires. Doesn't hurt to double check, make sure that there's no power for you starting it. Remove my connection since my wire is broken. So the battery wire is a 13 millimeter. Get that off. So the hydraulic tensioner is right down there, and you're gonna need a long breaker bar for that. And you want to release it slowly and just pull it off the power steering pump. So now I'm going to apply some tension slowly, and you want to try to adjust the tension with some downward force. Takes a little bit to get it going, but I think I might have enough to slip it off the power steering, and I do, so I'm going to move that out. The alternator is held on by 4 bolts, 13 and a 15. Move those and you're ready to pull it out and slide it off from the top up there. I'm gonna bust them free by hand because I know my ratchet's not gonna have enough juice. Now, these bolts are extremely long, and I mean like extremely. And you just see the alternator dropped. I still got a ways to go. There we go, and we're out. Now, providing that you don't mess around with your belt routing too much, then you can just go ahead, put the alternator back in. Grab your alternator wherever you want to do it. Have one bolt started. You want to pay attention to these holes. Yeah, get them started. Get these bottom ones started. The key is to get them all just kind of started. And then gonna run the small ones in first. And the bigger ones. Now to put the belt on, it's the same way. Get enough compression that you can feed it back over the power steering pulley, and you're done. And of course, it's pretty simple to put everything else back on. There you have it. Once you're done, reconnect your battery. I have it disconnected because I still gotta have something to do. Put your alternator wires back on. Make sure your intake temperature sensor is plugged in, that hose, and you're done. So if you have any questions or comments, post them below. I'll see you guys in the next one.